Hello everyone, my name is Stacy and welcome to The Reading Alchemist. So this video is going to be my Booktube Newbie Tag. Now, I would call myself a fairly new Booktube person, and even though I already have a channel introduction video, I decided that I would still do this Booktube Newbie Tag for you guys since there are some more questions with it. Anyways, I wasn't challenged by anybody to do this video, but I will link if I can find it, the original creator of this Booktube Newbie Tag down below as a link, as all the questions that are going to be in this video in case you guys would like to do it yourself. So anyways, let's get started. So question number 1 is, why did you start this channel? So the reason why I decided to start this channel is I wanted to document my reading. I have been reading since a very young age, and while I was growing up, I did use Goodreads to track the books that I was reading, but I sort of fell out of the habit of doing that, and that's why I can't remember what books I've read. So that's why I'm actually doing this sort of thing. I also decided to start this YouTube channel because not only do I want to document my reading, is I want to share you guys, why I liked this book. And in the beginning, I actually didn't have a rating system for books. It was essentially I liked the book or I didn't like the book. There was no reason why I gave a book the rating that I did. And now through Booktube, I have found a rating system that I use, and so far it's worked wonders for me. I really like it. Question 2, what are some fun things you can bring to Booktube? So this question is kind of really hard to answer because for me, Booktube is essentially a community of people that share their opinions about books. Fun. So, however, there are a couple of fun things that I think that my channel specifically is going to bring to YouTube. For that one being my monthly TBR game, which is still in the works. And I think you guys are really going to like it. It's based off of another Booktuber's TBR game, but I've kind of added my own little twists and spins to it and have made it more my own and about my topic. So that's a fun thing that you guys are going to look forward to. Question number 3. What are you most excited for about this channel? So, I'm actually most excited for is to meet new people through this community. I don't really have a lot of friends in real life who like to read as much as I do. I have maybe 1 or 2. And I think it would be fun to meet new people through this. I hope to one day host my own reading sprints where I get to meet and chat with other fellow readers about what we're reading. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also excited to put out some more generalized Booktube related content that only I've seen of, and I'm excited to, do those videos for myself. I'm also excited to eventually film some more challenge videos and stuff like that, because I've seen a lot of other Booktube challenge videos, and I really like that, but, you know, I'm going to have to wait a little while just so I get used to this. Question 4. Why do you love reading? This question is kind of like a really hard one for me to answer, because I've always loved reading. But the main reason I love reading is that reading is used as an escape. I deal with anxiety and panic attacks in real life. Not enough to be diagnosed, but enough to where it sometimes can affect my day-to-day life. And for me, books are an escape. Question 5. What book series got you into reading? So I actually have 2 book series for this that actually got me into reading. We should actually start with the book series that sort of sparked my reading actually in general. And that's my first children's book series that I read with no pictures, and that is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series by C.S. Lewis. I have read this book before. It's been a long time since I've read this book. I've also seen the movie of this book. I actually haven't read all the books in this series. I'm excited to read this book. So, I remember my mother reading this book series to me and my sister when we were little, and I remember, following along as she was reading it out loud to us, sitting next to her and reading ahead. And then, taking the book out of her hands and reading it then later for myself. I remember doing that. That sparked my reading in general. And then I got on to reading other book series. The book series that sparked my love for reading have read more times than I can count. Even though I don't particularly agree with the author anymore, but that has nothing to do with the books. Anyways, books are the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. This is, of course, the first book. I do have all 7 books. I've read all 7 books. I read all 7 books one time in, the span of a couple months. This essentially sparked my love of reading. From reading Harry Potter, I read The Hunger Games, Twilight, Divergent. From there, I read all the other book series that I've read previously, including rereading this book series. I have, yes, of course, seen all the movies so far. I am planning on rereading the series again because the series is not through CallPile, and I would like to put it through CallPile to kind of put it behind me for a while and kind of give me closure. Question 6. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? So, ask your favorite booktuber. So, let me think. I'm trying to think of I don't have a lot of favorite booktubers. And for me, a fellow booktuber who I'd consider to be my favorite is someone who has similar reading tastes with me. So I'm going to actually list you guys some of my current booktubers at the moment. And those are J.D. Ray Reads, Becca in the Books, How to Train Your Gavin, Steph Loves, Books and Lala, and Jessie the Reader. Of course, there are other booktubers than that, but at the moment, those are my current booktubers who I watch daily. As to what question I would ask them, I would probably ask them, how do they read as many books as they do? Because some of them read like more than 10 books per month, and I'm here sitting with like between 7 and 9 books read each month. So I'm wondering, how do they read so quickly? I'm also would probably ask them a question of, how do you participate in so many like readathons as you do and stay up for the full 24, 48 hours, even maybe stuff like read every prompt and stuff like that, because I've tried to do that in the past and it hasn't really worked. So I'd probably ask some questions along that sort. And finally, question 7. What challenges do you think starting a YouTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And for me, I have 2 challenges that I think will be the hardest to overcome. The first challenge is going to have to be getting used to the process of editing, figuring out what needs to be cut from the video, and doing like animation graphics and adding music and stuff to it. I have done a little bit of that work in the past. In high school, we had to make a couple of videos and stuff for class, and I remember working on like the editing and stuff and being the cameraman. So that part I'm okay with. I'm okay with actually the filming and finding the time to film. The other challenge, as you guys have probably noticed from my videos so far, the other challenge is my public speaking. I get very nervous when I have to do something, especially speaking in front of other people. However, I think Booktube is going to be a good place for me to develop my public speaking more and to figure out how to overcome my challenges that I have with public speaking and anxiety in front of other people. I'm very much an introvert. And yeah, so that is going to be it for me for this Booktube Newbie Tag. I will, of course, link the original creator down below. I will, of course, link and list all the questions in this video down below, as well as the Booktube members and the books that I mentioned in this YouTube video. Please give this video a like, subscribe for more bookish content from me. I post videos every Tuesday and Saturday. Comment down below if you have any questions for me, or if you just want to say hi. I'm always looking to meet new people here on Booktube that like the same stuff I do and then can become my friends. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. Remember, we are the one within the all.